Hey there, folks. Welcome to another Knox Burzum vlog. I am, of course, your host, Knox Burzum. Your hostess with the mostest with the ghostest. Yeah, and I don't have anything else to rhyme with. Fuck off. Any rate, rocking one of my lesser used masks here. Love the fucking Lecter mask. Got this thing at the third Northern Invasion, the one where Kid Rock was unfortunately the headliner for the second night. The only time I've ever left a concert early, because fuck Kid Rock. Fuck you if you like Kid Rock, by the way. He supports Trump, and that's just an unhealthy thing. Don't support people who support inbreeding. That's what I'm trying to say here. Any rate, wanted to let you guys know about some new that I found, first of all, and get some more things off my chest. But, any rate, this stuff. First of all, Steel Reserve Spiked Tropic Storm. Fucking amazing stuff. You can get it at Holiday Station locally just out of town here in Eau Claire for $1.14 a can. It's really, really, really good. And it doesn't taste like paint thinner, and it's 8% alcohol by volume. I highly recommend it. I've been drinking the shit out of it lately because I need something to, something else to drink other than just Red Dog. Red Dog beer, by the way. Buy that shit at, Woodman's for $12.35 for a 30 pack. Tastes at least as good as Budweiser. I'll never drink Budweiser again. It's way cheaper. Any rate, thought that I'd give folks a small update on what the hell's been going on with me lately. As many of you probably saw, I just completed my Rockfest vlog. Go check that shit out if you haven't already. It's 3 parts. It's on Enter the Void at YouTube, so check it out. Help a starving artist. My Patreon will be launching shortly. Tried to launch it a week ago, actually, but it froze up on me online, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck's going on with that. Because, of course, nothing's as easy for me to do as it should be, because nothing ever is. Any rate, other shit. So my diagnosis from the doctor, who I saw a month ago, is in. I, of course, don't have it. I can't even get it. In fact, I'm not even legally allowed to hold it. Because there is, quote-unquote, what was the words that they used? Because there is technical medical language used in my diagnosis, I'm not allowed to look at it without a doctor's written release of information, and one from the DVR, which is the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation, which they then have to crisscross and file in like triplicate, and then I will finally, after what will end up being a month and a half, get my fucking diagnosis. It's incredibly annoying. There's also an IQ test, which should be fun to find out what the hell the state thinks my IQ is. Wish me luck, I guess, because since I was supposed to have fucking jury duty for these in last 2 weeks, last week and this week, which of course got all but canceled, the only date I might have to go in is this Friday, and so far of the 2 weeks, I haven't served a single day yet. So that's great. Had to have work canceled off. I've been sitting at home, anxious as fuck, nothing to do. Finally cracking into Supernatural, the newest season. Season 14 that I'm cracking into, because I have nothing else to do other than work on editing the first new episode of Real Enter the Void, which will be called A Perfect Circus. It will be on a perfect circle. One of the best bands ever, in my opinion. And then, I suppose I want to talk about this. The weekend was fucked up. Well, actually, no. My weekend was great. The weekend at large was fucked up. We've got hurricanes going on, and we've got mass shootings. More mass shootings in Texas. Largest open carry state in the fucking union. But of course, we have more mass shootings there because good guys with guns are always the answer to the problems. And if you have a fucking problem with me saying that, unsubscribe from my fucking channel right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paid for any of this. This is my own unfiltered opinion of everything. You know what the fucking problem in this country is? We worship firearms, we demonize mental health, and we don't take any of this problem seriously. We really don't. We have allowed the NRA to go unchecked for years. We have allowed their dirty money, which gets funneled to politicians who are willing to do whatever the NRA wants them to do, to go unchecked for years. And now we've got this problem. And this problem is that people think it's cool to be a mass shooter now, I guess, in America. And, look, it bothers the shit out of me. I wouldn't be mentioning it if it didn't bother the shit out of me. I don't know what the hell else to say about it. We have terrible gun problems in this country. We have terrible shooting problems in this country. We have terrible mental health problems in this country. No one seems to take it real seriously. Everyone who has power to do something over it says that, we gotta uphold that Second Amendment. And look, folks, I own 2 guns myself. I like my guns. I'm not saying let's fucking take all the guns back, because that's not gonna fucking help anything either. It's not about who has guns and who doesn't have guns. And I really kind of wish that people would understand that. I think it's more so about mental health and knowing warning signs and paying attention to red flags and just being willing to stop those who obviously mean to do harm to others. And I guess that's all I really have to say about it. I know I'm just some small-time YouTuber and this will get lost in the shuffle of fucking everything, and I guess I have to scream into the void that is YouTube and try and make myself be fucking heard, because we have to take this shit seriously. We have to take this shit seriously. And I don't know how the hell else to get that across to people. So this is my trying valiantly to get a point across. Crazy people don't need guns, and we need more common sense tracking of crazy in this country. And yeah, if that sounds like Big Brother to you, then maybe it is. I don't know at this point. I really don't. What I do know is that in the last 2 weeks, we've had at least 3 mass shootings in Texas alone. We've had, I haven't Googled this, but last I read, we've had something like 45 mass shootings this year. We are leading the world in mass shootings in the U.S. This is fucking ridiculous. There's absolutely no reason why this should be going on. Absolutely no reason. We have so many states with open carry laws. I mean, I'm sorry, but look, you want to open carry? Be my guest. But the point to this statement is that if you want open carry, if you are going to be John Wayne, then follow through and be John Wayne when the fucking moment comes. Because look, dude, people like me, I don't carry anything more than a knife with me in public. My guns are for hunting. They really are. Or for absolute last resort home defense. That's what my shotgun and my rifle are for. And again, I know that I'm a nobody on YouTube, and no one's gonna fucking see this, who cares? But I have to fucking say something, because I feel it's a moral obligation at this point to say something. And I don't know what the hell else to do. I don't know what else to do. Turning my guns won't fucking do anything. I'm a perfectly sane, rational individual, apart from, the persona that I put on for you here, which is purely for entertainment value. Sorry, I'm very frustrated over things, and I wish deeply inside that I could do anything meaningful to change things, but I know I can't. So please, I hope that this reaches somebody who gives half a shit at least. And that if you see a family member or a close friend doing really dangerous shit, and constantly talking about really dangerous shit, please, for the love of fuck, I don't care what it takes, but stop them. Do fucking something to be responsible and not be part of the problem, okay? Please. Any rate, other things that have happened recently. Because I'll get off that soapbox for a couple of minutes here. Went and saw the director's cut of Midsummer last night. It's been touted as the horror film of the summer. I didn't find it scary at all. It's not a horror film. It is an anthropological thriller. Which I never thought I would be able to say that. It's an anthropological thriller film. It also happens to help that probably that I'm a pagan with a lot of Scandinavian pagan friends who are very deeply into like Viking culture, because my wife and I didn't find it to be scary at all. Like, it was actually very, very, very interesting. I heavily recommend seeing this film. Midsommar. Not Midsummer, Midsommar. Long story short is it's about a couple who have a very toxic relationship. The boyfriend is a douche. The girlfriend has a very bad issue with her family. It's not spoilers to say that in the very beginning, her entire family is killed. I won't tell you by whom, because I don't really need to. But suffice to say, she goes along with her boyfriend as a last-ditch effort sort of thing to get her mind off of stuff, I guess. To Sweden, for about a week. And the whole idea is that they're going to attend this Midsummer Festival with a buddy of her boyfriend's and his 3 roommates who they met in college. This guy grew up in a Swedish commune. Swedish. And is very interesting. There's a lot of like mysticism, really, not so much magic, but mysticism. It's kind of a crazy cult movie, or a creepy cult movie, I should say. And you don't really see the ending coming, but the ending is very justified. The boyfriend's an asshole, and the girlfriend is finally somewhat vindicated. I'm not saying who dies. I'm not going to say who lives, because that would be a way too long of a vlog to record on my phone. So that's that. Watched the first 2 Scream movies recently, Scream 1 and Scream 2. Oh, as far as Midsommar goes, go fucking see. Don't go fucking see it because it's already out of theaters. But it'll be on video on demand or on rental soon. See Midsommar once it's on rental. Buy the film. I don't care. Support Ari Aster. He's making amazing films through A24 Cinema. And Art House is apparently coming back. It's great. Saw Scream 1, Scream 2, like I said recently. Scream 1, good film. Solid movie. It was really weird watching it in 2019, because there's VHS tapes all over the place in it. And there's even a Blockbuster video. And I felt like I was, 16. Its sequel, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of boring. I'm not the biggest fan of slasher films to begin with, and there wasn't a lot new in it, so that's pretty much that. The ending, as I understand it, was rewritten at least once, and the people who should have originally been the killers would have made a lot more sense to be edgy, and the people who were the killers, it's not a fun surprise, it's not creative, and it's just boring. So the third one I'm not sure I'm looking forward to, but I'm going to watch it anyway. There will be a new Enter the Void for Perfect Circus coming up soon. And apart from that, there will probably be some long format vlogs for Scream coming up in the next week or two. So keep on watching Fucked Up Shit Online, and keep on watching my vlogs. Watch for my Patreon, which will be coming shortly. And peace, love, and heavy metal. Enter the Void.